Hey everybody, it's the Soulful Stitcher coming to you with my latest floss tube. Just wanted to pop on and say hello and see how everybody was doing. Today is my birthday, so I thought it would be a great day to film. And also today is the first day of the year of WIPs 2021. So I hope everybody's New Year's getting off to a great start despite what's going on around us. So we're just going to talk about a couple things, which is my whips and some haul, and that's pretty much it. This is going to be a pretty short video. So since it is my birthday, let's talk about birthday haul that I got, which I really only wanted one thing. My wife and I are very blessed to where if we really want something throughout the year, we get it. And so there's only there's two things that I've really been wanting, and it is the Sulky collection, Dream Assortment 2, but there's Dream Assortment 1 as well. But every time we go to order Dream Assortment 1, it's either out or it's not going to be delivered until March or something. And this is through Amazon. And the reason why I'm getting it through Amazon is because it's cheaper, of course. But I think what I'm going to have to do is just go ahead and break down and spend the money and just go to the actual Sulky website and get Dream Assortment 1 because I want the whole collection. So that's what I got for my birthday, cross-stitching related. The Sulky Threads Dream Assortment 2, and really excited about using the threads. I almost have the complete line. Once I get the Dream Assortment 1, I will have all of the Sulky threads because I already have the blendables, the blendable assortment. Then also on Amazon, you break down and get these little kits, which my family bought me every single one that they have out two Christmases ago. So I have all of these as well. And then I noticed on the Sulky website that they had the Halloween collection, which, let me just take them out. And these are just the cotton ones as well. So you have the yellow, the purple, the white, the two oranges, and then they give you green and black. So I'm well on my way to owning the whole cotton collection by Sulky. And I'm seeing a lot more people use them. But Letitia, the crafty curator, was talking on Instagram about using hand quilting thread to use for a cross stitch, the 50 weight, and people came back and they were like, yes, it's great, I've been doing it for ages, so now I need to check into the type of thread that they have for hand quilting and see if there's any collections out there that kind of spark my fancy, however you want to say it. So I have done a lot of stitching, but not really. I've taken on a new role at work, which has kept me really busy to where, dude, I don't even get to stitch until the weekends because by the time I'm done work at 5:30, the last thing I'm thinking about is sitting up and stitching. So I took off today for my birthday and for Martin Luther King. So I've been getting a lot of stitching done. But either way, let's talk about some of the things that I have been stitching. Oh, and life update. my family's doing well. My son just put in his application for grad school. We're waiting to hear if he got accepted. He is starting his third internship for accounting. Let's see. My wife is doing great. So, you know, everybody's doing great. We're just being productive citizens, doing what we need to do. So, one of the things that I picked up today, kind of as a new start for my birthday, was Prairie Moon, the red, black, and white. I haven't gotten far on it at all. I just literally just picked it up today and put some stitches in it not too long ago. I'm doing this on a 32 count dirty linen Belfast 2/2. This is how far I've gotten. And the colors, it only calls for 2 colors, and I did my own. I'm doing black DMC, and then I'm doing this awesome Victorian motto thread called Orange Flames. So that's going to be very, very pretty. Okay. Next up, and you're going to hear some zippering, which you guys are used to it, so. Next up, I've been working on is Glitter House by Country Cottage Needleworks. I've been working on House 1. And I told you the fiasco. I didn't feel like doing French knots, so I thought, dumb me, could take a Sharpie and just put 2 little dots to make the buttons. Well, needless to say, the Sharpie bled. So I had to pick the snowman out all over and redo it with black, just black DMC to make the buttons. And this is as far as I'm filling in the house right now. Got to do something up at the top here and down on the bottom, and then I'll be able to move on to House 2. I'm also doing this with Carolyn Zook. She is doing this as a, for 2021. I believe, don't hold me to this, that she's doing a house a month, maybe. So I'm working alongside her with that one. I'm doing it on the called for linen, which is a 32 count opalescent linen with silver woven into it. And it does make the linen a little bit harder to see, but I'm trudging along. And so today I thought what I would do to represent my birthday is I would work on 18 whips, the day 18, and to represent my age I would work on it for 44 minutes, each whip. So 18 whips for 44 minutes. Let's just say that's not working out too well. So the next one that I have been working on is the traditional household items by Soda Stitch, and this is the male version. I've been working on that, and I am doing this on just a 40 count linen, and I don't know if it's flax, I can't remember, but this is where I'm at on that. I just need to fill in the hat. I need to complete the third butterfly and work on this like little motif thing here, and then there's some more down there, and then I'll be done. Okay. So that's that one. And I was thinking about doing a whip parade, you guys. And you can put in the comments if you think I should or not. But I have 3 shelves of whips. It would literally take 2-3 hours maybe for me to go through all my WIPs, or to break them up in segments, part 1, 2, or 3. So I don't know. I'm not ashamed of how many WIPs I have. I love having a numerous amount of WIPs, and I'm sure they're only going to get more and more as time goes on. But just the thought of sitting here going through them all is not really appeasing. So the next one that I have is Anne of Green Gables. I was right, in honor of Anne. And this is by JBW Designs. And I am doing this on Color and Cotton of the month July, called Pearwood. And I am using the called for colors. And this is how far I have gotten so far. I'm just working on the border. Let's see, would it help to turn the light on? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Next up, what else I have been working on? I've been working on this one, but dude, I have to keep on picking out the same section over and over again, and I'm so over it. I am so over it. But I want to keep on going because it's such a beautiful design, and it is the Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts Pride and Prejudice, the Stitching Book Club. And I'm doing this on a piece of hand-dyed 28 count even weave that I dyed myself. And this is the one that I have to keep picking and unpicking because it's just not lining up. So I think I'm going to give that a break for a minute and just go back and work on the borders and some other stuff and come back to that. Because, you know, when you pick and unpick so much, it can distort the fabric, and I don't want to mess up the fabric. So next up, this is a new start as well. And this is by Little House Needleworks, called the Little House Neighborhood. And I'm using the call for DMC colors. But I'm doing this on a piece of 28 count Irish linen by Charles Crafts. And this is how far I have gotten so far. Okay. Next up, I have been working on the infamous, the one that everybody is loving right now, the Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais. And I'm just doing this on a piece of natural 28 count even linen that I got from Joann's. And I'm loving the colors. I'm loving the way that this looks. I mean, and I didn't get it from Joann's. I got it from Hobby Lobby. And this is where I'm at so far. Just working on that border. I know a lot of people don't like doing the border, but I just kind of want to get it done and get on so I can work on filling it in. Okay, and I'm using some of the called for. I tried to get the called for threads, all of them, but as you know, a lot of the stores are out of over-dyed threads, so I just got the DMC substitutes for the ones I could find, and then use Victorian motto threads for ones I couldn't find. So next up, I haven't worked on her recently, but I don't know if I gave you guys an update of where I am. So that's why I'm showing her. And this is All Woman by Love Thy Thread. And where I am at is I have finished everything but her blouse. So right here is where I'm starting her blouse. And this is on a piece of 28 count. Hand dyed even weave by me. And I'm actually going to work on her when I get finished doing this video. Okay. Next up, what I've been working on this is just, and I don't have a cover page for this, but it's by Tempting Tangles. It was a mystery stitch along that came out in July of 2019. And I watched Olivia, Pumpkin Hollow Quilts, stitch it, and I fell in love with it because hers was so beautiful. And this is just Enlightenment, Tempting Tangles, Mystery Sal. There's no cover page for it. And I'm just doing this on a 28 count even weave. And this is how far I've gotten. And I'm using the called for colors except for one Victorian motto thread that I'm using to replace the dinky dyes. That's how far I've gotten on that. Next up is Wintry Teals by Shannon Christine. And I'm doing this on a piece of 28 count, even weave, hand dyed by myself in pearl gray. And this is what it looks like. And I'm using some of the called for. And this is how far I have gotten. And I need to bring that up close so you guys can really see it. Sorry about the wrinkles. But I don't really iron my pieces until I'm done with them, because I know stitching in hand and working on them, they're just going to get, you know, wrinkled all over again. The next one that I've been working on is the Gettysburg Address by Primrose Needleworks, called 272 Words. And this is what this looks like. And I am using the DMC version. But I changed it. So this is what it looks like so far. And I believe I'm doing this on 32 count summer khaki. And that's what it looks like so far. So what I've changed is the words are going to be in black Splendor silk. They were supposed to be the color of this border right here, and I didn't like that. So I want to do the words in all black. And I may even change the stars, but I might not. I might not. Okay. Next up, I fell in love with this one when I saw mischievous Stitches do this. Lori. And it's called Charity for All by Erica Michaels. And that's what this looks like. And I'm doing this on a piece of 28 count mink linen. And I'm using Splendor silk. And this is as far as I've gotten. I love using Splendor silk threads. They are very cost efficient. They are beautiful to work with. I love, 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 love working with them. And any chance that I can get to substitute them for other things, I will and I do. What's this? This is another one that I've been working on, which is called Song of the Seasons by Little House Needleworks, and it's a mystery sow, parts 1, 2, and 3. And I'm just doing this on a piece of 40 count ivory antique white. Last time you guys seen it, I have the bottom done, the bottom of the house, finally. And I'm using the called for Weeks Dye Works threads. Okay. Next up, I've been working on Stony Creek called Christmas Sentiments, and I fell in love with this one when I seen Christine from Stitch All the Things do this. I'm using the DMC version, and this is where I'm at, and I'm doing it on a piece of 28 count hand dyed like light green fabric by me, even weave. And that's as far as I've gotten on that. Next up, nope, I didn't work on that. And I didn't work on that, is Miss Bingley's Library by Plum Street Samplers. And I'm doing this on a 40 count flax, I think. And this is as far as I've gotten. Starting to get on that house a little bit. Oh, let me show you the picture. And I'm using some of the called for, but again, when I ordered it, a lot of the threads were out, so I had to substitute for Victorian motto. And this is what it looks like. Okay. Next up is Lantern Lane by Little House Needleworks. And I am getting the tree and down to the gate. And every time Kim, Barbara's daughter, was showing this, I'd be like, oh, I need to work on that. Or anybody, for that matter. And I will go gung-ho on it, and then I'd get tired of it and put it away. Now, the last thing that I worked on is the infamous Sky Blue Street by Soda Stitch. However, I think it's going to be scrapped. And this is what it looks like. And Handwork Maniac, man, she gets me every time. She's finished hers. When she was showing hers, I'd pull mine out and work on it. But this is the problem. You're saying, why do you want to scrap it? Let me tell you. First of all, I made the mistake and did it on white linen. We know white can get dirty sometimes. And not only that, but glue somehow got on this. And it's got some scars on the fabric, and it's just making me not really love it. So I'm thinking about scrapping it and redoing it. But the only thing that's making me not want to do that is because this is how much I've gotten done. So, a part of me is like, Melanie, you have got a lot done. So I might just continue with it. And unfortunately, it just won't get framed. It'll get put in an acid-free bag, and then an acid-free box, and just there. And then if I want to restitch it later, I can. But yeah, the linen, it got a little dingy, and it's got some stains on it, and I don't know how, that happened. And obviously I had to do it because I don't have any little kids that live at home that are messing in my belongings, so I can't blame it on anybody else. And the dog didn't do it either, so that, so I'm just kind of in a dilemma about that. But that's pretty much all I have. I have been stitching, but it's kind of taken a back seat to work. Excuse me. And, I'm going to get off of here and keep stitching, but tomorrow duty calls, so I have to get up bright and early for work, so I'm only going to be stitching for a little while longer. But, I'm having a great birthday and really enjoying my gifts and stuff. So, you guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Continue to just love and respect people, and do the best you can in your personal lives, and just stay safe. God bless all of you. Bye.